Okay, bear with me. Imagine this, okay? You're on holiday in Italy, sitting at a cafe enjoying some gelato with your wife, and the phone buzzes. Okay, 2 days later, you've made $1,000. That's exactly what happened to me. And in this video, I want to show you the 3 steps that made it possible. If you don't know me, my name is Darren, aka the Six Figure Dad, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so by clicking that link below. I'd really appreciate the support. I'm trying to build this YouTube channel and follow along my journey, okay? If you don't know me yet, get to know me, reach out, ask any questions, I'm here to help. So let's get back to the $1,000 I made in 2 days. Blew my mind, blew my wife's mind, and it was amazing. So you've got to remember here, I wasn't working, right? I didn't bring my laptop. I definitely wasn't chasing any clients. This all came from a simple system I had set up before I'd left for the holiday, which was also paid for by my online business, by the way. And here's how it worked. I'm not telling you this to brag, okay? I'm telling you this for you to realize what's possible and that it's not difficult to get to that level. You've just got to have a strategy and a process in place and block out all the noise. So this is how it works, okay? So digital product. This is number 1. You need to find something that's in high demand. Okay, find a digital product that's been done for you, that's in high demand, that you can resell for a high commission. Instead of thinking about physical products here or low commission products, pitch them when you're getting started. Okay, I had a digital product that paid me 100% profit on every sale I made. So that means when somebody buys, the money goes straight to me. Okay, no percentage of commissions taken away. It was all coming to me. Step 2 of this process. So when you think about that, before I go to step 2, this is not rocket science, okay? You don't need to be creating your own digital products when you first get started, because let's be honest, and you might not have the tech skills. You might not know how to test the market for certain products. You might not even know what is needed in a marketplace. If you already have a brick and mortar business, let's say, and you want to take that online, then that might be different. But if you're looking to get started with something new online, this is the best and easiest way to start making an income for yourself. And that is getting yourself a done for you digital product. And that can be a PDF, it can be an ebook, it can be a course that you've bought into, that you're taking, that gives you the resale rights to actually promote that if you wanted to do that. Now, this is a great way to get started because you've got the education, you've got the product license to resell something that you didn't have to create yourself. Okay, and you're getting 100% profit for doing it at the same time. So think about that. That's a good return on your investment. If you're purchasing a course and you make one sale, you've made your full investment back. This is how people are changing their lives online. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be easy. You've got to be committed to this. You've got to be consistent with your approach, but you've got to have the right strategy. Okay, so that's my number 1. Get yourself a done for you digital product that's in high demand and just learn the skills. So step 2 is your automations, okay? This is how you're going to have 24/7 sales. Now again, it's not going to happen overnight, okay? But it does happen, and this is what happened for me. I had an automated funnel in place. My email system was running for me in the background 24/7 without me having to be present in my business. So while I was out sightseeing around the Tuscany area of Italy with the family, having an amazing time, drinking limoncello and all sorts of things, okay, it was amazing. Anyway, that automation tool was doing the work for me, okay? I didn't have to be chasing clients and even creating content or posting daily or spending my time in DMs. I don't do any of that DM rubbish, okay? That is not me. I create content and I drive traffic to a link, and my automations tool does the rest of work for me behind the scenes. When you've got people in your email campaigns, this is where they're going to get to know, like, and trust you over time. This is where you tell your story as well. Okay, so bringing people into your funnel, into your world. You own that email address. You don't own social media. Power of email cannot be underestimated, and the power of one is so important, which is why I always talk about the power of one product, one strategy, and one platform. Okay, one funnel even when you're getting started. Okay, don't worry about all the storefronts and having multiple products on the storefront, because you're going to get overwhelmed then. Keep it to one, keep it simple, learn the skills. Okay, and step 3. This is where beginners especially, or even struggling digital marketers, okay, who need to pivot or need to realign with their business. This is where you're going to tell your story. When you start creating accounts on social media platforms, you just simply tell your story. Share your journey with your audience. This is how they're going to connect with you. This is how, I mean, like, if you've followed my journey, you'll know that I've run a brick and mortar business with my wife for 20 years. I've been in the online space for nearly 2.5 years. I'm ex-emergency services, and I love working from home. So I don't want to go and work for someone else. I don't want to go and get a second job. I don't want to actually give that that dream up. Okay, I want to work for myself, and for me, it's online, and it's changing everything how I see life and business. Because, like I've already said, that Italian holiday, it was pretty special. Okay, the whole holiday was paid for by my online business. We actually flew business class for the first time in my life. I'm in my 50s now, and I made that $1,000 in the first 2 days of actually being there, and I wasn't working. So this is the power of automations. This is the power of having an online business. I've had a brick and mortar business. You are limited. I could never step away from that business. Even when I was on holiday, I had to deal with things. So the fact that this holiday was so different for us, it was like a breath of fresh air. It was a light bulb moment. Okay, and you can achieve that too. So the truth is, okay, people don't just buy the products. Okay, they bought because they saw my story. All right, my experience, my journey, and they could relate to it. So that's what builds trust. So this is what you can do as well, quite easily. If you're in your 40s, in your 50s, 60s, whatever your age is, you've got a story to tell. We're all different characters with different personalities and different energy, and you will find your people. You just got to be your authentic, true self and get your message out there, and you will find your crowd. Okay, so these are the 3 steps. Okay, a high demand digital product, okay, that's been done for you, automations that sell for you 24/7, and telling your story. Don't overcomplicate this. The most important thing you can do is just get started. Okay, and if you want to set this up for yourself, I've put together some free training that I'll link below. Link is in description, so click that link and that'll take you to my free training. Okay, go and have a look at it. If you've got any questions, again, please reach out to me when you get an email from me. I'm more than happy to help anybody get started with this, because this is life changing for a lot of people. So why can't it be for you as well? I'll see you on the next video. Take care.